And we are live. Welcome, fellow artists, to Lyricology 101. I still don't have my channel back yet, but we're back again with a personal bar for bar breakdown with my man J King with his track I'm Sick. It's sickening. It's disgusting. No, I'm just playing. No, my man actually killed this, man. Great patterns, great schemes. So basically, yeah, the whole track is going to be essentially a COVID play with a lot of references to being sick and etc. So what we're going to show is like, you're going to see it in gray. And what you're going to see in gray is just all the references to what would be sick. And then everything else is just minor highlights here and there. This is the bar for bar personal reaction. If you guys are interested in getting your song broke down in a similar fashion, you can hit me up at lyricology101mail@gmail.com. Please add the mail. Hit your boy up. Let me know that you want your song broken down. I have a couple of options for you. This is one of them, and this is like the reaction level breakdown. And then we also have the larger bar for bar level breakdown. But you'll see. But for this one, yeah, we're going to run it with the individual. Just hit me up. Let me know that you want your song broken down. I'll let you know what we're going to do. And let's get this shit started, man. Let's go. So right off the bat, let's get it going. Already coughing on him.
Yeah, I got the fever, and everybody wishing that it might stop. Why not? Take everyone with me to the pine box. Like Pac, you'll never forget me when my time stops. My spot will never be taken, cause what I got.
All right, so he's gonna run it through. I broke it down into sections. I think this is probably one of his strongest flows in the whole track. Like, he opened really strong with it. He anchors with a 2-syllable flow. And then he's going to rush with this 10-syllable ending. This isn't the initial 10-syllable ending at the top, but for the remaining 3 bars, he has a 10-syllable ending, and it sounds crazy. It's not a match as far as rhymes are concerned, but he has a lot of slants, and he just has a flow that comes together perfectly. So it's really more flow-based if you listen to it. So yeah, he's going to anchor off that 2-syllable I got, why not, like pot, my spot. And then, yeah, he's going to roll off with that 10-syllable in rhyme, or that 10-syllable in flow, rather. Wishing that it might stop. I think really his main rhyme is what? With me to the pine box, forget me when the time stops. And yeah, that kind of rhythm. I'll run it back and you'll hear it.
Why not? Take everyone with me to...
But crazy opening flow.
Yeah, I got the fever, and everybody wishing that it might stop. Why not? Take everyone with me to the pine box. Like Pac, you'll never forget me when my time stops. My spot will never be taken, cause what I got...
It's crazy. Just the roll off on that is just crazy. Really smooth, man. So yeah, that's fucking dope. But yeah, play off of Fever. Of course, he's going to run off of Fever, and he's going to roll into the Infectious play, Rest and Hand Sweat. And he's going to pretty much talk about all the symptoms of having COVID or having an infection. So right off the bat, he's saying he's got the fever. He's just getting started, right? So if you look at the concept of how he's attaching it to COVID, he's just getting the fever, which means he's just getting started, right? But also the fever is in relation to him having the fever to write. So I got the fever, or his ability to rap, wishing that it might stop in relation to the pandemic. Take everyone with me to the pine box. So like, of course, COVID kills, but also his lyricism is going to kill as well. Like Pac. So I like the balance that he has here. This one is like a death play into a Pac play, and then he's going to roll into being a legend, right? So they'll never forget me when my time stops. And then also in relation to the pandemic, we'll never forget this period of time. My spot will never be taken, because that's what I got. I think also in regards to how sick it is, it's the largest pandemic to ever hit the world. Pretty genius.
Infectious, I've been restless. Why not? Take everyone with me to the pine box. Like Pac, you'll never forget me when my time stops. My spot will never be taken, cause what I got's infectious. I've been restless and hand sweating. Turn this to a pandemic with my hand pen it.
All right, so look, if he's infectious, he's getting sick, right? I've been restless, my hands sweating. That's a symptom of being sick. But also turn this to a pandemic when my hand pen it. So his hands sweating, but also with the symptoms of writing, he's also attaching that to him being sick. So if you're sweating and your hands are sweating, he's still writing it out when he pens it. So the sickness is the sickness itself is coming from his writing ability. Very dope.
And you can't get it, better stay away 6 feet or you stop my spot.
And thinking if you can't get it, like if you can't get these bars, if you can't get what he's saying, then yeah, it's going to put you 6 feet. Everything is in relation to COVID.
Will never be taken cause what I got's infectious. I've been restless and hand sweating. Turn this to a pandemic with my hand pennant. Thinking you can't get it, better stay away 6 feet or you gon' regret it. I turn this beef into minced meat.
All right, so also the 6 feet is in relation to dying. 6 feet is also in the distance that you could be away from him. You're gonna regret it. Also, if you get too close to him, he's gonna get in conflict with you. You're gonna be sick from being killed. I turned this beef into minced meat. I just thought also the beef and minced meat was related to the sickness, but I also just think that he was just gonna slice you up, kill you. But just like the pandemic, he was gonna kill you.
Sick as a plague or a spit in your face, get in your place. I'm the stay away 6 feet or you gon' regret it. I turn this beef into minced meat. I'm as sick as a plague or a spit in your face, get in your place. I'm the sickest you gon' witness today. This is your fate, you just shiver till you wither away. Disintegrate till there's nothing left to sit in your place.
Hitting you with them fives, man. So sick as a plague, spit in your face, get in your place. So yeah, he's throwing that 5-syllable swing at you. It sounds super dope. I just love the flow. I wanted to mention that. Well, more references to being sick. So the sickest, the shiver, all that is cool. I just feel like as far as we're seeing what he's writing, he's just going to continue to build off of that sick concept. And I think that's nice. All right, so as sick as a plague, we got that one concept, but also spit in your face. If he's already sick and he spits in your face, it's just a double play on him getting you sick. Get in your place, just like if somebody gets sick, like the pandemic. I'm the sickest you gonna witness today. This is your fate. So like, yeah, witness today, you're gonna die. You just shiver till you wither away, disintegrate. So disintegrate, I felt like was going into the concept of dying, but I thought he was saying dissing the great, right? But I don't know if it's a double play. So disintegrate till there's nothing left, you sit in your place, right? Yeah, keep it moving.
Man, I be lighting up the crowd like a dragon on the prowl. Only bragging cause I'm proud. Oh, you mad? I said it loud. I'm just trying to reach your heart with these bars of mine. Embrace the hate. Even stars need dark to shine.
All right, for sure. So I like the flow, but I didn't highlight it. Dragon on the prowl, bragging cause I'm proud. Oh, you mad? I said it loud. That's a 5. Really dope. But yeah, lighten up the crowd like a dragon. I thought it was because a dragon spits flames, right? Or the dragon spits something toxic, right? So I felt like that went into the pandemic play. I'm just trying to reach your hearts. I felt like that was also in relation to the pandemic play, it getting sick, respiratory things. I felt like that was all connected. That was all connected. Embrace the hate. I just highlighted these moments because I felt like there was a dichotomy in place. Embrace is love, and then we got the hate, and then we got the stars in the sky, back to dark and shine. So I just felt like everything came together in a great connection. Keep it moving.
Come on. Yo, I gotta get this shit out, man. I'm burning up, cause I contracted hip-hop in my adolescence. The sickest spit in my stomach is full of vile essence. The doctors told me it's best that I start to count my blessings. It got me stressing like how I'ma get about this mess when...
All right, so now I feel like he changed the context of the sickness. In the last one, he was talking about himself being sick, and I feel like he's still talking about himself being sick, but he's saying the sickness itself is hip-hop. So he's contracted hip-hop in the context of what he has to spread and give to you guys. So if he contracted it in his adolescence, he's already had it and he's grown with it. So he's just here to pass it to y'all. So he's burning up also, once again, back to the fever. So the fever play from the first bar of the first verse, he was catching a fever, and now he's back to burning up, which is another play on fever. So I'm burning up, contracted hip hop, sickest spitting, my stomach is full of the vile essence. So the vile essence to me was just, the acid that you build up in your stomach when you're sick. Of course, all these sick plays, right? And then the doctor plays. I didn't know if the doctor play was related to anything else, but the doctors told me that it's best to start to count my blessings. So basically, he's going to die because he loves hip hop to death. I feel like that was pretty obvious. But yeah, amazing.
Rat beans, the only vaccine that could treat my illness. Rat fiend, only last thing because he's the realest.
Like
the doctors told me it's best that I start to count my blessings. It got me stressing like how I'ma get about this mess when rat beans, the only vaccine that could treat my illness. Rat fiend, only last thing because he's the realest.
I like that. I just like the flow on that one. So just a 2-syllable swing, rapping, vaccine. Rap Fiend. I just like to play off of that. So of course, since he's sick, he's contracted hip hop. Rap is his vaccine to keep him well. That could treat his illness for hip hop. It's amazing how he puts it together. So the next line, he's gonna go off a play with a gorilla silverback, which is dope. And then he has this flow to me that sounds like Betta. And it's not a bad thing. I just feel like the rhythm that he went with sounds perfect, and it reminded me so much of Betta. I was like, yo, this is fire.
Don't nobody go really even silverbacks. I should be living up in the villa, but I'm in the shack.
Nice.
This rest when rap beans, the only vaccine that could treat my illness. Rap fiend, only last thing because he's the realest. Don't nobody go really even silverbacks. I should be living up in the villa, but I'm in the shack. Stomach pains,
I don't know why. It reminded me of him. Yeah. But yeah, super dope. Run it back.
Because he's the realest. Don't nobody go really even silverbacks. I should be living up in the villa, but I'm in the shack. Stomach pains always turn to flames. I regurgitate it, come in waves, turn it into rage and let it circulate. They quarantine me because they don't want me to go viral. I got no rivals, but about to take shots at yo idols.
All right, so right here, stomach pains turn to flames. Also, I mean, the symptoms once again are highlighted, but yeah, stomach pains turn into to flames because it's the burning pain that you feel in your stomach, which is a symptom of COVID. But also he flipped it and turned it into ways to throw up. So he regurgitates the flames in his stomach because when you get sick, you throw up. So we got regurgitation. It comes in waves, just like how we have waves of COVID. Turn it into rage because people got pissed at the conditions of COVID, then let it circulate just like COVID. They quarantine me because they don't want me to go viral because he's going to spread everywhere. I got no rivals, about to take shots at your idol. So the take shots is also the vaccine play. Super good, man. Super good.
Like the Lord, turn it into rage and let it circulate. They quarantine me because they don't want me to go viral. I got no rivals, but about to take shots at yo idols. Feel like the Lord of the underworld, like Osiris. My flow virus, spread it until the world's silent. This ain't my exodus, so witness excellence. This written specialist is spitting pestilence. I hope you catching it.
Okay, I think I get this one now. All right, so feel like the Lord of the underworld, like Osiris. So I was thinking like, how does that work here? And I was like, oh, the land of the dead, right? Or the Lord of the underworld. So what? A bunch of zombies, right? If everybody's sick and everyone's dying around him, then yeah, he would be the one that started the sickness. He would be Osiris in this context. He's like the daddy of it all, right? So very good. I like that play. My flow virus spread until the world's silent. So that also plays into the Osiris thing because he's going to take the whole world out. But also the COVID play is in relation to when everything went silent. Really nice. This ain't my exodus. So witness excellence. I just highlighted the rhyme for this one. So the witness excellence, written specialist, spitting pestilence. I just like the flow that he had for that. Sounded butter. Really good. So yeah, run it back, man. Killed it.
My flow virus, spread it until the world's silent. This ain't my exodus, so witness excellence. This written specialist is spitting pestilence. I hope you catching it.
Let's go.
Hey yo, I gotta go.
I think the sample on this one's dope too. I fuck with the sample. But yeah, man. My G. J King. Bar for bar reactions, man. So yeah, that's it, man. If you guys, I ain't gonna lie, man. As far as the patterns and the concept is concerned, everything came together perfectly in a very, very smart thread. I like how he put this together, man. I want to see more from my dude, man. If y'all are interested in getting your song broken down in a similar fashion, hit me up at lyricology101mail@gmail.com. Please say the mail. Let me know you want your song broken down in a similar fashion. This was a reaction. If you guys are looking for a bar for bar breakdown, let me know. There's different versions now. So thank you guys for your time. I appreciate every last one of you. We're trying to keep this ball rolling. We're doing everything we can to get the channel back, but at this point, it's up to them. It's up to YouTube. We got to see what we got to do. So I'm doing my best here on my end. It's up to them on their end. So thank you guys. I love all of you. Don't forget where the art is. Peace.